Hi there, it's me Epsilon Eridani and we're here to finally get the Mystery's Bust Killer, and we have chosen that the killer is Mrs. Poole. And the evidence, what is the evidence? Oh dear god. Evidence that says that Poole is the killer is something that I don't know. How could I know this? 28 pieces of evidence, and I know it's not the profile, it's not HT5 case evidence. I don't know. Car alarm? No. How does anything here imply that Poole did it? How? It has to be Mrs. Poole because the dialogue is specifically referring her. Post-it note? Not. Probably not. Oh, I can actually accuse my own assistant. Okay, that's kind of funny. What? Yeah, it's... Yeah. Okay, this wasn't a good idea. Yeah, you're not the killer, which is nice. I like it. I like you, Ria. I always knew you were not the killer. Yeah, this is not the time for jokes. I get it. Yeah, I fucked up. Oh, could I try to point my finger at the judge himself? Right? Please let me do it. I don't have evidence, of course, but I don't know, let's put it here. First you accuse my father, then you accuse me. That's right, because you're both guilty. I'm just kidding, your evidence is meaningless. The evidence proves nothing, antennas. I thought you might actually have evidence due to the Cavitas accusation, but you never cease to amaze me. It's the end, Mr. Justice. I will not tolerate such actions in my court. Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's do it again. While I'm trying to figure out who's the actual killer, let me have some fun. Can I accuse both strings? Hold on a moment, Mr. Justice. I'm not letting you accuse my father again. What? But he was guilty last time. Yes, but last time he was confined in prison cell, you idiot. Oh. It seems you truly didn't know who the killer was. Okay. Let's try. Can I accuse myself? Probably not, but it would be extremely funny. Oh, I can! I can accuse myself. Let's go. So you're saying You committed the crime? What? No, Clearly, Mr. Justice has no idea what he's doing, Your Honor. He said he knew the killer. He gave us this stupid response. I think it's time we end this trial. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Phoenix, right. Phoenix did it. The evidence is my badge. I'll put it bluntly, there's no way that person is the murderer. And your evidence is completely unrelated. Yeah, what about Chambers himself? Chambers killed himself by running over on his own body in his own car. The evidence is his car. Okay. I see. The cat. The cat did it. I know, it's the cat. There's no extra text for this. It was Erlenmeyer. So you're admitting Erlenmeyer is the killer? What were you thinking, Polly? Well, if the defense is saying that, then I don't think there is any point in continuing the trial. I concur, Mr. Spool. Yeah. I am completely stuck. I have absolutely no idea how I can prove this. Of course, I'm not completely sure it's Pool, but okay. I have to check walkthrough because I have no idea how to work out from here. Okay. I checked the walkthrough and I wouldn't have been able to solve this by myself, I'm pretty sure, because I still don't know how we got to this conclusion. I have obviously missed something really important because I don't get it. I don't get it, but I'm extremely sad and I feel betrayed. And you'll see why. Because according to walkthrough, it's rare. Like I was afraid of. I was so afraid of it. It's gonna be her. And the evidence is chewing gum. I hoped my whole time it was Pool, but of course it would have been too easy. I was 95% sure that this would not happen. It wouldn't be Pool because they kind of pointed to her early on, too early on, and I got a feeling it's gonna be someone who I'm emotionally attached to, and it is. Why it's you, Rhea? How could you do this to me and to my heart? I thought we would have a thing together. Oh no. Polly, what are you doing? Trying to accuse your own assistant just to stall for time? I never thought I'd see the day when defense attorney stoops so low. No, Are you serious about this, Mr. Justice? Yes. Oh no. If you are so serious, why did you present nonsensical evidence? It doesn't prove anything. But what is going on here? I was here already, but of course I put wrong evidence. I put the correct person but wrong evidence. Oh jeez, I was so convinced it was Pool. But it says here the same dialogue it said when I failed, right? I was convinced it was Pool, but okay.
I even put a sign that Erlenmeyer killed my brother and I helped you today. Think about all the times I urged you on today. Would I really do that if I were the killer? I can't believe you do something like this. Couldn't you have thought about it for one little second before opening your mouth? Apollo Justice. I hate you!
Rhea, wait! Mr. Justice, you can settle your personal conflicts at the end of the trial, which I'm sure will be in just a moment.
Objection!
Oh. This didn't happen. Did I? Oh jeez. Get back here, Rhea. I mean it. Mr. Justice, I've already... Give me a chance to explain myself, Your Honor. Please.
What is it, Apollo? This had better be good.
What are you talking about, Apollo? It will be Rhea. I must say you're such a wonderful liar. You were pretty sloppy today. And how does this... What is the connection to the freaking chewing gum? I don't get it. Earlier today you mentioned putting strawberry and lemon gum in the same box. Did he? Did she? I didn't give that comment a second thought until now. Wait a second. Wait. She... Wait. She made some kind of like joke comments, like something like weird habits or something like that. I don't remember the details, of course, but Apollo has better memory. But how are they related to murder? Chewing gum? You're basing a murder accusation on an offhand remark about chewing gum? This is why I should write everything down. I mean everything. I feel kind of dumb because this it makes me feel I need to actually make notes, and my mind is not enough, which makes sense. Of course, I cannot remember everything. Huh. Okay, for the next final case, I promise you guys, I will take a pencil and paper or notepad and keyboard and write so many details up that you will be annoyed. Annoyed that I will be a wild goose chase. Let's see. I have right here 2 pieces of chewing gum found next to the victim's car. Alright. One is strawberry flavored, one lemon. I believe that matches up exactly with what you said earlier, yeah? I mean, yeah, we were looking those stuff together, right? Wait. I was alone. At first, Rhea was upset, or faking to be upset, whatever. And I was alone in the crime scene, found the chewing gums. I took them, didn't mention them to Rhea, and then we looked again. I looked again the crime scene with Rhea the second time, and then I don't think I made any passing remark of the chewing gum to her, so how would she know about this? But this could be a coincidence, but it would be a damn strange coincidence. By itself it's not enough to convict her, but I have a feeling that there is also something else that I have missed. Okay, this will probably blow up a lot.
So what? That doesn't prove anything.
Agreed. It doesn't prove anything. We can assume they came from the same box since they were so close to each other, How many people do you think the different flavors of chewing gum in the same box let alone strawberry and lemon? I'd have to say not many.
So what?
Are you really going to deny that these pieces of gum are yours, Rhea? She is gonna deny it, and look, we need something else to pin it on her, and I kind of still, I'm hoping it's not her, but it's useless. It's her. It's her. Game, you are playing with my feelings. Oh Jesus Christ, my heart is breaking up bit by bit here.
Apollo, when did I ever deny something like that? I said it didn't prove anything. I didn't say they weren't mine.
But if they were yours, that's basically admitting it.
Think, Apollo. I suppose I gave you a bit too much credit. Remember that card I gave you when we first met?
No, but okay, yeah, I have it right here.
Would you mind reading what it says on there?
Reavits, Funeral Director. That's right.
Funeral Director. I dropped the gum on one of my many visits to that cemetery.
Very convenient.
There's nothing more to it.
Found in the middle of pile of snow at the crime scene. In the middle, which means it was dropped between 12:30 and 1:10 because it snowed during those time. Which means, Rhea, you were there during the killing. You did the killing. You killed your own brother and several other people. What the fuck? Oh dear God. Did you intentionally try to get close to me? You are Dahlia Hawthorne II. You really are. Oh, no. I cannot deny it anymore. It has to be her.
What kind of game are you playing, Apollo?
It's called Finding the Truth, and I'm so disappointed in you. Even with my bracelet gone, I can still tell she's hiding something. What? Where is your bracelet anyway? You dropped those pieces of gum at the time of crime, and I can prove it. Yes. It's weather report. Evidence is the weather.
What does that mean?
First you say she's a murderer because of the gum, and now because of the weather. I suppose if she sneezes in the next minute, that'll be decisive proof. Let me explain. The pieces of the gum were covered in snow when I found them, so they were dropped before it stopped snowing. However, they were not at the bottom layer of the snow, meaning that they were dropped after it started snowing. The weather report says it was snowing from 12:30 to 1:10 a.m. and hasn't snowed since, and the judge was killed during around 1 a.m. Right? Means that the pieces of gum had to be dropped between those times, the time of murder. You just admitted that these are yours, Rhea. This can only mean one thing. You were at the scene of the crime at the time of the crime. You've been hiding something, and this is it. You were the third person, the one who killed Judge Chambers. You better have a good explanation for this, young lady.
Fine. I admit it.
Really?
But I've been lying to protect you, Apollo. You have to believe me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right. You're admitting to the crime.
The third person at the crime scene, judged me murdered because he saw something. You'd be right about a lot of things, Apollo. However, there is one thing you're wrong about.
And what's that?
You said several times that Erlenmeyer was the intended victim, but that's not true.
I'm actually getting chills during my spine. I have a bad feeling about this.
That night, the intended victim was me.
What?
I was just too scared to say anything. I'm sorry, Apollo.
If you think I'm going to fall for this, you're stupider than I thought.
If you think you can catch me, you're stupider than I thought, and that's saying something.
This is certainly a shocking turn of events. However, it seems we have a new eyewitness to the murder. Miss Wicks, please come up to the witness stand. Okay. Please state your name and occupation.
As Apollo just mentioned, it says Rabbit's Funeral Director on my business card.
And on that night, the defendant tried to kill you, and then you saw him murder the victim.
Yeah, it's hard to think about it, but I have to do what's right.
How brave you are. Please don't push her too hard, Mr. Justice. Fuck off. No, I will press her because she's a murderer. There's no other explanation. He's eating out of the palm of her hand. Now then, please give the court your testimony of what happened that night.
Alright. I stepped out of Apollo's office that night to get something at my place. I was walking along the street when I was struck from behind and lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was in Forest Lawn Cemetery. I was in fear as Judge and Erlenmeyer fought. Erlenmeyer knocked Judge unconscious against the car. The impact set off the car alarm. The noise was terrifying. Panicked, Erlenmeyer paced up and down several times and then decided to steal the car keys. Erlenmeyer then ran over Judge with the car several times. Erlenmeyer passed out when he stepped out of the car and saw what he had done. This gave me an opportunity to escape. I came back to your office on foot like nothing happened. I was so relieved to be back in your arms. I love you, Apollo.
Fuck this. How iconic. You accuse your own assistant and then get decisive evidence that your client is guilty as a result. Even I feel a little bad for you, Antennas, but just a little. Don't cry for me, Mrs. Poole. The truth is, I'll never give up. Pity Rhea, since I'm going to expose her what she really is. Such young, a beautiful killer. Always. Every time. Every time. Her testimony seems fairly solid and it's quite long. I think it had like 10 statements. Yet you seem strangely confident for once. Let's see if you are just justified in your demeanor. You may begin your cross-examination. That sweet smile. Oh no. It's all a facade, isn't it? You didn't spend the night just so I would suspect you, did you? It was intentional. I remember she flirted with me. She winked her eye and then she was like, oh, let's go to your place. And we watched some TV series together and I went to sleep on the couch and she slept on the bed. And I think she woke me up. You sneaky lady. Sneaky. You slept here with your own assistant? Well, no, but it's not important. Let's just move on. She just spent the night. We didn't have any penetrative sex or anything. Shut up. I was under the impression you had only recently met. I didn't think you were the type to be such a Don Juan, Lady Justice. But still, you then must consider, aren't you a bit emotionally biased for accusing this woman?
Mrs. Poole, I think I can answer. Polly, if there's one thing I want you to know, it's I still like you. I should.
How do you do this?
I sincerely don't want to try to destroy the bond we have.
Neither do I. But you're the killer. So, and I don't date killers. Sorry. Not sorry.
By the way, what I was getting at my office, it was a present for you, Polly. I care so much about you.
This would be so incredibly cute if she wasn't a killer. Indeed. You have a strange way of thanking women for their affection, Mr. Justice. Okay, this is not the justice for emotions or relationships. Let's move on. You may continue your testimony, Misfits.
I was walking.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Did you see this attacker's face?
Don't be so silly. I was struck from behind, and even you should be able to tell where my two eyes are, even with my clothes on. I can only guess it was Erlenmeyer though.
I find it a little strange that I haven't seen any signs of you being struck.
I was struck in the back of my head. I thought that was a bit obvious since I was struck from behind, but apparently not to everyone. Anyway, I'm so sorry I have hair.
So, okay, we can cut your hair and check out for bruises. I don't know. Is there anything else you would like to ask, Mr. Justice? No, not yet at least. Not yet? You're saying I should come back to this part of testimony later? Maybe. Okay, I make a mental note. I'm not writing anything down on this game, but let's think. Okay. How and why were you transported there?
In case you forgotten, I was unconscious at the time.
Well, what's your opinion on how and why? Objection, that's conjecture. That's not a good question.
I think I was transporting the trunk of Erlenmeyer's car. He probably thought it was an ideal place to finish me off.
I would say those are important details. Please add them to your testimony. But this is conjecture, so I'm pretty sure I can poke some holes into this. Let's see. I was transported in the trunk of Erlenmeyer's car so he could kill me there. Let's see. Is there anything that contradicts this? I'm not sure. Let's press this. So. Why would he want to kill you in particular?
I was working alone at night. He probably thought I was easy prey.
This is also the deranged bad man we're talking about. He could try to kill anyone for any reason. Yes, please go on, Miss Fitz. She's being vague. I need to press her into details if I want to catch her on anything. Okay. First of all, your position. Where were you standing? The other day you gave me this tip to imagine what it would be like if a second witness were present. Sometimes a witness is not just a neutral outside observer but influences events that occur, even if it's just with his or her presence. So, where were you watching this struggle from? Obviously somewhere hidden, otherwise they'd have reacted to her being there.
Oh, right! I was hiding behind a tombstone a few feet away from them, so they couldn't see me. I was scared of my life and shocked to see such killed. Sorry, I knew I had forgotten something.
It's okay, we understand. Here, pat. Please amend your testimony with this new information. Okay, they couldn't see me because I was hiding behind a tombstone several feet away. Okay. Oh, come on, this isn't just something you just forget. It's more like you made it up on the spot.
Objection!
That's conjecture, exactly. exactly. This girl was traumatized by seeing a good friend killed and was almost murdered herself. Do you think you could remember every detail after such stress and shock? That's a good point. Yes, my father always said, the witnesses who give perfectly detailed chronological testimonies are the ones who are most likely lying. Okay, fine. Let's move on before he starts talking like his father even more. Okay.
Hold it!
How did that happen exactly? Erlenmeyer was stronger.
Erlenmeyer was stronger than Judge and slowly pushed him back towards the car. Once Judge couldn't go back any further, Erlenmeyer grabbed his rope and knocked him against the car. What happened
Next, impact set of car alarm. Noise was terrifying. Are you absolutely sure the shock set of the car?
As sure as I can be of anything. The alarm went off at the exact same moment and it did not seem like anything else happened to set off the alarm.
But what if Chambers set off the alarm himself? How? I don't know. Maybe there was a button he could press. I've read all the police reports and examined the car myself. There is no such button.
What would it even change?
If he was able to do that, he could have also left us a dying message identifying a killer. One, we haven't found it.
True, but it was the shock that set off the alarm, but so I doubt it.
I believe it's much easier to assume the impact did set off the alarm. I must agree with the judge here. What happened next?
Hold it!
Weren't there better options available?
Like what?
Well, killing Judge, getting rid of the body and escaping before police arrived would have been an impossible feat. Why didn't he just escape? Judge would be able to testify against him, but by then he could be miles away.
Of all people, do you really think Robert Erlenmeyer would be able to make a rational decision like that? He looked terrified. Most sane people probably wouldn't think like that.
I suppose, but still, one more testimony wouldn't change anything for Erlenmeyer, as he'd still be a serial killer on the loose. However, no one has suspected you until now. If you let Judge live after he witnessed you trying to kill Erlenmeyer, it would ruin everything you've done.
So if you assume I'm the killer, it logically follows I'm the killer. Brilliant! That argument can be used anyone here, even you. If Judge had seen you, Apollo, try to kill Erlenmeyer, his testimony would have ruined your life. I suppose that does sound convincing. But I never thought you'd try to use such underhanded tactics, especially against me.
He's a defense attorney, what do you expect? What? Hey, come on now, Judge. Can you at least try to seem unbiased? Anyway, please continue.
Hold it!
Wait a moment. If Chambers had been knocked unconscious against the car, then he had to be extremely close to the car, meaning there wasn't enough room and the speed to run him over. That means that Erlenmeyer had to have moved the body first. This is also shown by the fact that the body was found several feet from the car. But wouldn't he have left fingerprints if that were the case? Obviously, if Erlenmeyer's fingerprints were found at Chambers' home, I would have mentioned it in the beginning. Exactly. Rhea has been talking about the struggle between Erlenmeyer and the victim, but we haven't found any fingerprints on his clothes, so it makes no sense.
Unless Erlenmeyer was wearing gloves. I can't say I remember that he wore them, but I don't remember that he didn't. I'm sorry, I need to get a good look at his hands. I'm so innocent.
It's okay. No one expects you to have seen everything in a situation like that. Although it does seem to be the only logical explanation. What do you think, Mr. Justice? What do I think about Rhea's theory? Erlenmeyer was wearing gloves. It's contradictory because there's fingerprints, right? Is it? There should be fingerprints. I'm pretty sure there's a contradiction here. But let me save. Erlenmeyer couldn't have been wearing gloves. It contradicts this piece of evidence, which is the car, right? Okay, I guess not. It's fine. Okay, it makes sense. What happened next? Let's see. Isn't it convenient that the killer passed out due to his own actions? I couldn't help but notice that this is exactly what the prosecution said in that trial 2 days ago.
But that time it was speculation, and this time I saw it on my own eyes. I was shocked, but also relieved after all.
If alarm was going off and the police were about to arrive, why didn't you stay to give your testimony, you fucking idiot? Perhaps from a moral and legal point of view that is what she should have done, but what if Erlenmeyer had woken up? Dead men tell no tales. Would you prefer that she'd have been killed? Better not answer that, boyoing.
Yes, quite. I'm not proud of that, but I put my life before the investigation. I was too afraid Erlenmeyer would wake up and kill me. So...
Yeah, you were so relieved to be back in my arms. I love you, but please go to jail. Yes, my reaction exactly. Really, boyoing?
That's right, Polly. You're my knight in shining armor. Just see you saved me from the trauma of what I had seen, Polly. Just...
Okay, what happens here?
Just see you reminded me of why I didn't want to die. Because I want to have a life together with you.
That's... don't forget that. That's complete nonsense. You're lying, you piece of shit. Killer. Liar. And manipulator. Settle down, you two lovebirds. You can squabble once this trial is over. If it's ever over. I know what Rhea really did, but why? How could I have been so deceived? Because she was too perfect. That's why. I met her 3 days ago and I was trusting her like I had known her for years. That'll teach me. She was a wonderful, wonderful lady. Before we found out that she's a killer. I need to concentrate now on completely breaking her testimony, exposing her for what she truly is. For the judge and for everyone else this devil has harmed. Oh no, she's a devil. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 statements. Oh jeez. I get some more information here? No, not yet at least, okay. Okay, from here let's ask something else. Did you understand what's going on when you woke up?
Yeah, I'm so scared. I'm going to die. I was even too scared to call for help.
Yes, that's understandable. Mr. Justice, please hurry up with your cross-examination so we can get this poor girl off the stand to the shining knight in shining armor. Please, Your Honor, try to return an air of non-partiality. Okay, oh, this is here. This I should press. No. This I should press. Oh, here. Okay, where were they fighting? This is important too. Where were the victim and defendant fighting?
They were pretty close to Judge's car, maybe 5 or 6 feet away.
I see. Okay, let's ask the third question. When did they start fighting?
Before I woke up, which makes sense if the reason they were fighting was because Judge saw Erlenmeyer carrying me.
True. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Okay, why is this contradiction? I'm not sure. No, but these pieces of gum are at a different place, so I don't think this is. This is true. This is not true. Let's save and put these gums again.
Objection!
Several feet away, huh? If only that were true. Because your gums were found exactly at the crime scene. I got you, Rhea. Please go to the jail.
It is. I think I know where I'm standing better than you, Apollo.
Apparently not. You just testified that the struggle occurred near the car. And that you were several feet away from the struggle, right?
Is there an echo in here or something?
I'll take that as a yes. Anyway, that means that you had to be several feet away from the car too. Get to the point, Antennas. I will in 2 seconds. You remember this gun, don't you? It doesn't just prove that you were at the crime scene. It shows where in the crime scene stood. The gum was found near the car, which means you were standing near the car, you weren't observing the struggle, you were participating in it. Rhea, you're the one who was in the chambers, and you're the one who killed him. It's the only reasonable explanation.
No, it's not. I understand you think you treat me like this, but I guess it just shows you how desperate you are. I thought you'd value our relationship more than to not grasp this. I was wrong. Okay, Attorneys. What are you going to do with them? Am I right, Paul?
Explanation now. Stop this fucking manipulative shit here.
Alright. I didn't think I had to spell it out for you.
Uh-huh.
How about when Erlenmeyer walked through that spot while carrying me before Judge came? Chewing gum probably fell out of my pocket by chance at that moment.
Now, wouldn't that be a wonderful coincidence, wouldn't it? Maybe, but you can disprove it. The gum shows that she was at that spot at a certain time, but we don't know what time it was. Don't you get it, Lady Justice? That chewing gum can only get you so far. You can argue about possible affairs and house all you want, but evidence only links Erlenmeyer to the actual crime. Now, please stop badgering the witness with pointless remarks. Fool has not been her usual self since I accused Rhea. Could she be doubting her case? Strings, on the other hand, seems oblivious how suspicious Rhea is and always questions my logic. Does he have a crush on her or something? So much for staying unbiased. Well, everyone would have a crush on her. She has such a likable, cute personality that she's almost like a perfect girl. Okay. Wait, testimony is going on still? Did I get new testimony? They couldn't see me because I was hiding. There's no testimony, are you serious? But how do I disprove it? Was anything updated here? I still don't know what I have to do with these mice. Okay, the fact that she is sweating here and not anywhere else kind of tells me that she's lying here. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. Can I disprove this section of Rhea's testimony? So, judge was hit, and due to the hit impact, he was unconscious. As a result of struggle between killer and victim, hit multiple times with a car. Blatherskite. What? I thought if you go through at some random nonsense, I tried it too.